vlogs. Gracias por estar aquí conmigo, mi gente. If you don't know what I just said, I say, que lo que mi gente, which means like, what's up, guys? What's up, my people? It's the official saying of this channel. If you like the merch, go ahead and get you a shirt, or a hoodie, or a beach towel, or check out the link down below. Everyone asks, how long did it take me to learn Spanish? I have addressed this in other videos, but I don't have an official video named how long it took me to learn Spanish. So I figure this will help you guys to stop asking the question. Also, I do want to say, disclaimer here. Not disclaimer, but like just other Bilingue vlogs tip. I have a lot of videos, guys. Before you ask me a question, I don't mind answering the question, but I make videos answering specific questions that people have asked me. So before you ask me, go to the channel, check out the videos that I already have. I may have answered your question already, especially in my playlist where it's like Spanish learning tips. I have a playlist on the channel. So I answer so much stuff that I give so many tips about learning Spanish, and I feel like it will answer questions that you have. So just feel free to check it out in your free time. If you like it, share the content. Alright, so how long did it take me to learn Spanish? There are two answers. I'm going to give you the short one, then the long one. The short one, I started learning Spanish when I was 13. I would say I was fluent-ish around 15 and a half-ish. But I was afraid to speak to natives until I was like maybe the end of like 16 or 17. So in all, to me, like 2.5 years to learn, yes, and like 3.5 to 4 years to be comfortable to where I wasn't like nervous to speak anymore. Now, the long answer, the more brutally honest answer, or harsh, whatever you want to call it. You guys are asking me this because you're basing it off of you learning Spanish. You think that you can learn in the same amount of time, or you either get encouraged or discouraged by my answer. You guys, my answer for how long it took me to learn Spanish has nothing to do with how long it's going to take you to learn Spanish. You can learn way faster than I did. Do I like people that sell you dreams? Like, I think the guy from Bilingue, I feel like he's selling a dream saying you can learn in a month. I don't. As far as like being fluent, like actually fluent and retaining everything, like let's say you go 2 months without speaking Spanish. Can you still speak Spanish using Bilingue after a month? I don't think it's gonna work like that. I think you can memorize stuff really quickly within a month, but learning it and actually having it being internal and like second nature coming out that way, as he's saying, I don't think that's possible. But you can still learn fast. I would say within a year, I think you could learn Spanish. Maybe even sooner. I don't know how your mind works. You have a different mind than I do. So my answer doesn't have any effect on how long it takes you to learn Spanish, So I don't want you guys to focus so much on how long it took me to learn Spanish. I want you guys to focus on being consistent every single day. If you are asking me this question, it's because you want to become fluent or speak Spanish really well to some capacity. So the way to do that is through authentic learning. You have to study your vocabulary, study your grammar, and not just read it. Say things out loud, and you have to put it into practice as well. If you're not putting it into practice, you're just a computer. You're just something that has words written down, but you're not interacting, you're not talking with anyone. Actually, a computer is probably better than you because computers can talk now, like Siri's on point. So you have to put it into practice. Oh, that's a good idea. I wonder if you can practice your Spanish with Siri. Change your phone settings to Spanish, just everything to Spanish, and chat with Siri. If you don't have anybody to talk to, do that. Okay, Google. ¿Cuál es mi nombre?
Rico Antonio.
¿Y cómo estás?
Contestando preguntas, poniendo alarmas y buscando datos curiosos. ¿Qué se te ofrece?
¿Tú quieres ser mi amiga?
Sin duda.
Sin duda. Tú eres muy amable, ¿lo sabías?
Gracias.
It's better to use an actual person, like on sites like speaky.com or hellotalk.com, or I think iTalki is a site people use. There's a lot of sites. I have a Facebook group for people to talk, for people to practice with each other. Now, it's upon you guys to actually practice. People, they join the group and they don't talk. I don't know why they don't talk, but some people join the group and they have their little side chats and they talk with each other, and that's great. So if you're looking for a place to do that, to talk to people, then use that Facebook site. It's called Learn and Practice Spanish/English. The link will also be down in the description. There are two types of people. People that say, oh, how much time should I put in a day to learn Spanish? There are those people, and then there are those people who are like, the time limit. What's the time limit? Like, Spanish is about to become everything. I'm not speaking any English anymore. Everything's gonna be Spanish. I was that person that I didn't put a time limit on my studying. Like, why would you put a time limit on your studying? That's limiting how fast you can grow. As opposed to making every area of your life Spanish, then you're gonna get there faster, you know? So it's like, you have to really decide which kind of person you want to be. I understand organization, I understand things like that. You have to be organized when you do it. So when you study your grammar and your vocabulary and your listening and speaking, then you can definitely be organized with that, but make it an everyday, all the time thing. Include it in your life as much as possible, and you will see better results. You'll see faster results. And that's why I made my podcast for you guys. I have my daily podcast where I speak only Spanish, and it's for, if you're a beginner, you can find new words or phrases, or if you're a beginner or intermediate, you can find new words, new phrases that you didn't know before, because you won't understand the whole thing at this point. And if you're an advanced student, you can still learn new phrases and new words too. And it'll just give you, I'm putting stuff that you maybe have learned before into context, and maybe you didn't know how to use it. So that's why I provided the daily podcast Monday through Friday for you guys in complete Spanish, talking about different topics. And if you are, trying to get better at speaking your Spanish, then join the podcast with me. You guys can hit me up, send me messages on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll put you in the podcast with me. For example, ¿qué haces tú en tu tiempo libre que la gente consideraría extraño o raro?
Cuando estoy solo, literalmente nunca dejo de hablar.
Abby Ross, ¿qué es lo que es Abby Ross?
Otra cosa que hago es escucho música como J Balvin, Bad Bunny en mi cuarto y bailo y canto.
Y cuando yo estaba cantando, this was like the third podcast that I did last week, and it was nice having people respond to the podcast and give their input, and I could talk back to it. But you guys, if you want to practice speaking, let me know you're interested in the podcast, and I'll put you on there too. Don't worry, I'll get you a shout out for Instagram or Facebook or whatever too, if you guys want that. The moral of this story is, it does not matter how long it took me to learn Spanish. I mean, if you're just curious, to be curious, that's fine. You have your answer. But if you're using it as a basis for your Spanish, it's the wrong thing to do. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because it's not going to help you at all. What I did was what I did. As a matter of fact, I slacked on learning Spanish. So 2.5 years for me, I could have learned way faster than that. I was slacking. When I was in intermediate, I didn't go as hard as I should have. In the beginning, I went hard, and towards the ending, I went hard. I'm always going harder, trying to learn new dialects and new slang words and phrases and stuff like that, new colloquial phrases. But there was like a period where I was like, I'm good, I know enough. But I didn't know enough, So don't follow my example. Be better than me. Be better than me. That's all I have to say for the video today, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video. Share the content. Go through it. As I told you before, go through the content to make sure that you are not asking me a question that I already have a video for. Because that's why I made the video, for you guys to have the answers already available to you. Because if you wait for me to respond, it may be a while. I get a lot of comments. Thank you guys for watching. Que Dios me los bendiga. God bless you.